Did you know that Abraham Lincoln, one of the most revered presidents of the United States, was born in a one-room log cabin? Yes, the humble beginnings of this great man can be traced back to rural Kentucky, where he was born on a cold winter's day in February 1809. Lincoln's early years were marked with hardship and adversity. His family lived on the frontier, struggling to make ends meet. When he was just 7 years old, they packed up their meager belongings and moved to Indiana, seeking a better life. But life in the new territory was anything but easy. It was here, amidst the wilderness and the hard work of frontier life, that Lincoln's mother passed away, a loss that deeply affected him. But even at this young age, Lincoln's character was beginning to take shape. He was a voracious reader, an unusual trait for a boy of his background. Without formal education, he turned to books to satiate his thirst for knowledge. He would walk miles to borrow a book, reading it by the light of the fireplace late into the night. When Lincoln was 21, his family moved again, this time to Illinois. Here he would take on a variety of jobs, from splitting rails for fences to working on a flatboat hauling freight, all the while continuing to educate himself. His determination and hard work began to pay off. He became known in his community for his intelligence, honesty, and eloquence, qualities that would serve him well in his future political career. Lincoln's early life was a testament to his tenacity and resilience. He overcame the challenges of his upbringing to become a self-educated man, a skilled orator, and a respected member of his community. These experiences shaped him, instilling in him the values of hard work, honesty, and compassion for those less fortunate. Despite these humble beginnings, Lincoln was destined for greatness, a path that would lead him to the presidency. And what a presidency it would be, filled with trials and triumphs, shaping the course of American history. Abraham Lincoln assumed office at one of the most tumultuous times in American history. Can you imagine leading a nation that was on the brink of tearing itself apart? Our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, took the oath of office in March of 1860. The country was a powder keg of political tension, with southern states threatening to secede over the issue of slavery. Lincoln, a seasoned lawyer and skilled orator, approached the crisis with a level-headed determination. His goal was simple, yet monumental: to preserve the Union. The South, however, had other plans. Within a month of Lincoln's inauguration, the Confederate States of America was formed, and the Civil War erupted. This was not a foreign invasion, it was a family feud, a battle between brothers that would leave an indelible mark on the nation's history. Throughout the war, Lincoln's leadership was marked by a steadfast dedication to the Union. He navigated the political minefields of the time, dealt with generals who often disagreed with him, and managed a war that was far from popular among segments of the population. In the midst of the conflict, Lincoln took a bold step that would change the course of history. In 1862, he issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that all enslaved individuals in the Confederate territory were to be set free. This was a strategic move designed to weaken the Confederacy, but it was also a moral one. Lincoln believed in the promise of the Declaration of Independence, that all men are created equal. The Civil War years were a test of Lincoln's leadership and his commitment to the principles upon which the nation was founded. He faced criticism, opposition, and even personal tragedy as he lost his son Willie in 1862. But through it all, he remained resolute, guided by a vision of a united and free America. Lincoln's presidency was marked by crisis and conflict, but through it all, he remained steadfast in his commitment to the Union. His legacy is a testament to the power of leadership in times of great adversity. How would American history have changed if Lincoln had not been assassinated on that fateful night at Ford's Theater? This is a question that historians and armchair enthusiasts alike have pondered over the years. On April 14, 1865, just 5 days after the Union's victory in the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln was attending a play at Ford's Theater when he was fatally shot by John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer. This tragic event sent shockwaves throughout the nation, plunging the country into mourning. The loss of Lincoln, a leader of unparalleled wisdom and tenacity, was felt by all. But even in death, Lincoln's influence did not wane. His vision for a united nation free from the shackles of slavery lived on. His most enduring legacy is undoubtedly the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, which abolished slavery throughout the United States. This monumental legislation ensured that the emancipation Lincoln had fought for during his presidency became a permanent part of American law. Beyond the 13th Amendment, Lincoln's impact on American history is immeasurable. His leadership during the Civil War preserved the Union and set the stage for the United States to emerge as a global power in the years to come. His eloquence and wisdom, exemplified in speeches like the Gettysburg Address, continue to inspire and guide us. His embodiment of the American spirit, his unwavering commitment to democracy, and his vision for equality resonate even today. In the realm of civil rights, Lincoln's leadership paved the way for the movements that would follow. His belief in the inherent dignity and worth of every individual, regardless of race or color, was a beacon that guided the nation toward a more inclusive and equitable future. Abraham Lincoln's legacy endures, a testament to his leadership during one of the most challenging periods in American history. His life and work serve as a reminder of the ideals upon which the United States was founded and the resilience that characterizes the American spirit. From a log cabin in Kentucky to the White House in Washington, D.C., Abraham Lincoln's journey was nothing short of extraordinary. A self-educated man, Lincoln rose from obscurity to the highest office in the land, demonstrating that with determination and perseverance, anything is possible. His humble beginnings shaped his character, instilling in him a deep empathy for the common man. This empathy was evident in his presidency, as he worked tirelessly to uphold the ideals of freedom and equality, even in the face of the nation's greatest crisis, the Civil War. His leadership during this tumultuous time was unwavering, his resolve unshakable. His commitment to the principle that all men are created equal led to the Emancipation Proclamation, a defining moment in our nation's history. But Lincoln's presidency was not without its challenges. His decision to suspend habeas corpus remains a controversial topic, sparking debates on the balance between individual rights and national security. Yet it was his steadfast belief in the Union that guided his actions, his vision for a united nation that fueled his determination. Yet Lincoln's story doesn't end with his presidency. His assassination, a tragic event that shocked the nation, marked the beginning of his enduring legacy. His life and leadership continue to inspire countless individuals, his words echoing through the ages, reminding us of the values he held dear. Abraham Lincoln, a man of humble origins who became one of the most influential figures in American history. His life's journey from a log cabin to the presidency serves as a testament to his tenacity, his dedication to the ideals of freedom and equality, and his unwavering belief in the strength and unity of the nation. Abraham Lincoln once said, "In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years." His life, filled with hardship and triumph, continues to inspire and shape the nation he held so dear.